Generators produce carbon monoxide, a poisonous gas. Operating a generator in an enclosed space can lead to a dangerous buildup of carbon monoxide, potentially causing death. Refer to NFPA 110 for additional information. When operating a generator, adhere to the following safety guidelines. Firstly, never operate a generator in an enclosed space. Secondly, place the generator outdoors, ensuring it's away from windows and doors. Thirdly, maintain a distance of at least 20 feet between the generator and any building. Fourthly, avoid operating the generator in wet or snowy conditions. Fifthly, remain vigilant for symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning, including headache, dizziness, nausea, and vomiting. Should you experience any of these symptoms, immediately evacuate the area and seek medical attention. Understanding these precautions is vital for safe generator operation and preventing carbon monoxide poisoning. Generators are often used as a temporary power source during outages. However, their safe operation is paramount. The exhaust from a generator contains carbon monoxide, an odorless, colorless, and tasteless gas. Because it's undetectable by human senses, carbon monoxide can accumulate rapidly in enclosed or poorly ventilated spaces, posing a significant health hazard. The primary danger stems from carbon monoxide's ability to displace oxygen in the bloodstream. When inhaled, carbon monoxide binds to hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells responsible for carrying oxygen throughout the body. Carbon monoxide's affinity for hemoglobin is significantly higher than that of oxygen, effectively blocking oxygen transport. This oxygen deprivation can quickly lead to various symptoms, including headache, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, confusion, and loss of consciousness. In severe cases, carbon monoxide poisoning can result in brain damage or death. Therefore, preventing carbon monoxide exposure is crucial when using generators. The recommendation to never operate a generator in an enclosed space is the most critical safety measure. This includes garages, basements, sheds, and any other areas where ventilation is limited. Even with an open door or window, the buildup of carbon monoxide can still reach dangerous levels. Placing the generator outdoors ensures adequate ventilation, allowing the exhaust gases to dissipate into the atmosphere. Choosing a location away from windows and doors minimizes the risk of carbon monoxide entering the building. Wind direction should also be considered when positioning the generator. Ideally, the generator should be placed downwind from any occupied structures to prevent exhaust gases from being drawn into the building. Maintaining a distance of at least 20 feet between the generator and any building provides an additional buffer zone. This distance allows for further dispersion of the exhaust gases and reduces the likelihood of carbon monoxide entering the building through cracks or openings. Operating the generator in wet or snowy conditions can create electrical hazards. Water can damage the generator's components, leading to malfunctions or electrical shock. Additionally, moisture can interfere with the generator's grounding system, increasing the risk of electrocution. To protect the generator and yourself, operate it on a dry surface and provide adequate shelter from rain or snow. Being aware of the symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning is essential for early detection and intervention. The symptoms can vary depending on the concentration of carbon monoxide and the duration of exposure. Mild symptoms may include headache, dizziness, and nausea, while more severe symptoms can include vomiting, confusion, loss of consciousness, and seizures. If you experience any of these symptoms while operating a generator or in an area where a generator is being used, immediately evacuate the area and seek medical attention. Carbon monoxide poisoning can be treated with supplemental oxygen, which helps to displace the carbon monoxide from the hemoglobin and restore oxygen transport. Early diagnosis and treatment are crucial for preventing long-term health effects. In addition to these safety guidelines, it's important to regularly inspect and maintain the generator. Check the oil level, air filter, and spark plug to ensure that the generator is operating properly. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for maintenance and repairs. If you're not comfortable performing these tasks yourself, have the generator serviced by a qualified technician. Using extension cords safely is also important. Use heavy-duty extension cords that are rated for outdoor use. Avoid overloading the extension cords, as this can cause them to overheat and create a fire hazard. Never run extension cords through doorways or windows, as this can damage the cords and create a tripping hazard. It's also crucial to have working carbon monoxide detectors in your home, especially if you use a generator during power outages. Carbon monoxide detectors can provide an early warning of dangerous carbon monoxide levels, allowing you to evacuate the area before symptoms develop. Test your carbon monoxide detectors regularly to ensure that they're functioning properly. Replace the batteries in the detectors at least twice a year. Consider using a generator with a carbon monoxide shutoff feature. Some generators are equipped with sensors that detect carbon monoxide levels and automatically shut off the generator if dangerous levels are detected. This feature can provide an extra layer of protection against carbon monoxide poisoning. Before operating a generator, read and understand the manufacturer's instructions. The instructions will provide specific information about the generator's operation, maintenance, and safety precautions. Following the manufacturer's instructions will help you operate the generator safely and effectively. Remember, generator safety is a shared responsibility. By following these safety guidelines, you can protect yourself, your family, and your community from the dangers of carbon monoxide poisoning. When selecting a generator, consider the size and type of generator needed for your specific application. Generators are typically rated in kilowatts, which indicates the amount of power they can produce. Choose a generator that can provide enough power to meet your needs without being overloaded. There are two main types of generators: portable generators and standby generators. Portable generators are typically smaller and less expensive than standby generators. They are designed to be moved from one location to another and are often used for temporary power during outages or for recreational activities. Standby generators are permanently installed and are designed to automatically provide power during outages. They are typically larger and more expensive than portable generators but offer a more reliable and convenient power solution. Consider the fuel type for the generator. Generators can be powered by gasoline, propane, or natural gas. Gasoline generators are the most common type, but they require a readily available supply of gasoline. Propane generators are a good option if you have a propane tank for heating or cooking. Natural gas generators are typically connected to a natural gas line and offer a continuous fuel supply. Ensure proper grounding of the generator. Grounding the generator helps to protect against electrical shock. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for grounding the generator. Typically, this involves connecting a grounding wire from the generator to a grounding rod driven into the earth. Store fuel safely. If you are using a gasoline or propane generator, store the fuel in a safe and secure location. Keep the fuel away from heat, sparks, and flames. Use approved fuel containers and follow all local regulations for fuel storage. Never refuel the generator while it's running or while it's hot. Allow the generator to cool down completely before refueling. When using a generator, be mindful of noise levels. Generators can be noisy, so consider the impact on your neighbors. Place the generator in a location where the noise will be minimized. You can also use noise-reducing barriers or enclosures to reduce the noise levels. Regularly inspect the generator's exhaust system. Ensure that the exhaust system is in good condition and that there are no leaks. Exhaust leaks can release carbon monoxide into the surrounding area, posing a health hazard. Have the exhaust system inspected by a qualified technician if you suspect any problems. Avoid modifying the generator. Modifying the generator can void the warranty and can create safety hazards. If you need to make any changes to the generator, consult with a qualified technician. Be aware of local regulations regarding generator use. Some communities have regulations regarding the use of generators, such as restrictions on operating hours or noise levels. Check with your local authorities to ensure that you are in compliance with all regulations. Consider purchasing a generator maintenance kit. A generator maintenance kit typically includes the items needed to perform routine maintenance, such as oil, air filter, and spark plug. Having a maintenance kit on hand can make it easier to keep your generator in good working condition. If you're using a generator for an extended period of time, consider rotating the load. Rotating the load means switching between different appliances or devices to avoid overloading the generator. This can help to extend the life of the generator and prevent it from overheating. Avoid backfeeding power into the electrical grid. Backfeeding power into the electrical grid can be dangerous and illegal. It can create a hazard for utility workers and can damage the electrical grid. If you need to connect a generator to your home's electrical system, use a transfer switch. A transfer switch isolates your home's electrical system from the grid, preventing backfeeding. Ensure that the transfer switch is installed by a qualified electrician. Consider having a professional install a standby generator. Installing a standby generator requires specialized knowledge and equipment. Hiring a professional to install the generator ensures that it is installed safely and correctly. A professional can also help you choose the right size and type of generator for your needs. Remember, generator safety is an ongoing process. Stay informed about the latest safety guidelines and best practices. Regularly review the manufacturer's instructions and consult with qualified professionals if you have any questions or concerns. By following these safety tips, you can safely and effectively use a generator to provide power during outages or for other applications.